I be getting money. Speaking on me, won't make a situation better. Play a little quick compared to me, they'll never measure. If she talking pressure, no I'm with whatever. Going undefeated, I'm a heavyweight stepper. Your mama raised a and my mama raised a hustler. Thinking we the same as where you really had me. I don't knock the baby girl, I'm just not one. Why I got my knots up? You was getting hey, it's only bands, but the only bands. Get the hustle, so you got out here doing numbers, watch me hit the rollers. I've been grinding through the week. No days off, no sleep.
Love is when they treat you like
LIT, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Give me if it's urgent. Every day I'm working. Friday, Saturday, running in the Sunday. Every day I'm hustling. I be getting money. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Give me if it's urgent. Every day I'm working. Friday, Saturday, running in the Sunday. Every day I'm hustling. I be getting money.
We've got basketball action at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas, the home of the Mavericks, live on 2K Sports. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And it's the Mavericks to start out. Inside. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pass to Reeves. It's up a three. It's no good, and this is his first shot of the night. Now Gafford. He's guarded by Russell. Shots good by Gafford. Well, certainly some names on the floor, Greg, that we've seen in the NBA for many years. That in consideration, what kind of game can we expect with a grizzled group on the floor?
And Kevin, these types of games tend to be kind of methodical. Vets aren't afraid to give the ball up for a better look. And we should see a clean game here tonight.
Austin Reeves.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Los Angeles Galaxy. Austin Reeves.
Well, here we are watching Kyrie Irving when he's on. It is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly when you look at his skills as a basketball player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most entertaining players of the last 30 years for sure.
That one misses.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are few that are in his class in that regard.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And there's the call on Jones.
Derek Jones Jr.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Russell with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Here's Reeves. They get it again. Here's Davis. And he uses the glass on the layup.
What determination on the boards. His work ethic really standing out right there. Well done by Davis.
Back to Washington. And stolen by LeBron. And Jones pulls it down.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic.
Second team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Davis. Out left to the wing. Right wing. Russell with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Just 4 to shoot. Here's the 3.
Tell you what, like with most players, when Doncic is aggressive on defense, it makes a difference and causes his coaches to smile.
James. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty.
2 minutes.
What a special opportunity Dallas has with a generational talent, Clark, like Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's special. And I think the Mavs need to do something with his presence in terms of building a competitive team around him, because Doncic expects to be in the playoffs every season.
Now, here's Hardy. After Luka Doncic's miss, Lively's shot is off. Lakers leading by 3.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
.131 left here in the opening quarter. Kept alive. Lively. Can they get it? They shoot again. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Here's Dinwiddie. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
To the paint. Here's Hardaway. From outside the arc. Drills the three-pointer. It's all knotted up.
Encouraging to see Hardaway Jr. knock it down from there, proving he can do damage from this area.
Prince in the corner. Pass to Vincent. On the wing, Dinwiddie. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
And so here is Dallas. Here's Hardaway. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And here is Vanderbilt. He has yet to score. Here's Prince. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
13 foul.
Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
And he sinks the second. 4 seconds left. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Lakers lead by 1. And the second quarter about to get started.
Junior defense crew.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
He's off on that one. Great D that time from Powell. Credit where credit is due. P.J. Washington is one hard-working guy on the floor. Isn't he, Greg?
He's got that grayness to him, Kevin. Values every chance he gets to affect the game. And like you said, he puts a ton of effort into his play. And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
and a solid shooter from mid-range. Hachimura with textbook fundamentals.
And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Doncic. Good D by James.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Spencer Dinwiddie has talked about buying into his role. He says you have to have confidence that's borderline irrational, but a perspective that's very realistic. You've got to know who you are. Kevin, he adds that he's not attempting to be a Mount Rushmore type guy, but a talented player who can help a winning team.
That's a good perspective, David. Thanks for the story. Here's Doncic. Doncic gets it to go inside.
Well, you look at Luka's body, he doesn't look defined, but he's much stronger than he appears, and he showed it right there.
Got a piece of it. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Right at the free throw line. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul.
You know, Clark, when he's 100%, Anthony Davis, one of the premier big men in the game.
Hey, I would take that qualifier off of it, Kevin. How about just one of the best players, period? He can pick and pop, he can pick and roll, he can post up, he can do everything offensively. And defensively, he's unique as a rim protector with the ability to defend on the perimeter, too.
Gafford. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
Special K, in your playing days, you were such a strong defender. Who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Hey, I appreciate the love, partner, but strong defender attached to my name back in the day would not mix well, if we're talking truth. But I will tell you, the hardest guy I had to deal with was Bernard King. He gave me fits. He was relentless in his pursuit of the pumpkin. They ran a bunch of stuff for him when he was playing for the Knicks, and that dude could put it in the basket. Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
On the wing, Doncic. Count that bucket. Doncic has got the lead up to 2 now for the Mavs.
That's the weight room strength of Doncic right there, fully displayed.
Here's Reeves, and Lively pulls it down. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
Got to be careful putting up a shot around Anthony Davis. I mean, he's one of the best shot blockers of all time.
To the wing right side. Back to Dinwiddie. Clock at 6. Knocked loose. Doncic with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. Here's Hayes. And the rejection by Gafford. Hayes, no good. And so here is Dallas. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team.
Great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Back to Vincent. Dinwiddie with it. Shakes him. And the layup is good. Dinwiddie's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And here is Los Angeles now. To the middle. Pulls it up. It's deflected. Now here's Hardy. Nothing on the board. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. And the Mavericks lead by 2. Pass to Hayes. We've got 28 seconds left in the second quarter. Benson with it. Hardaway picks him up. Dinwiddie. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Always among the league leaders in throwdowns. AD's tough around that rack.
Now Hardaway. Over Hayes. That doesn't go either for Hardaway.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
That's the end of the first half.
And the first half.
Your Mavericks, 16. The Lakers.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And the Lakers have possession. One thing, Greg, you notice about Taurean Prince, he can play anywhere against anyone.
And he's a versatile player who gives you just a ton of effort. Drop Prince into any lineup, any scheme, and he's going to find a way to affect the game.
Here's Davis for the lead.
Well, Irving looking engaged and aggressive there, making an impact at the defensive end.
Lets it go with the three. And again, the Lakers no good.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
James way outside. Los Angeles with another miss. The Mavericks leading. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
And the rejection by Gafford. Here's Doncic. He has 6. Launches it. Doncic knocks in the 3.
Doncic's always ready to let it fly once he catches it.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Up top, Russell. Over to the wing. And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And Clark, for years, the Lakers have been the premier destination for free agents. Think that's still the case now?
I do. I mean, it's still Los Angeles. The history of the Lakers is one of the premier franchises in the league, along with the Celtics. So I think cap room is the driver, though. That's always the great equalizer in this day and age. And I think that helps keep some of the small market teams in the game as well.
Here's Doncic. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
Out to Russell. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And here's LeBron outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage. That's it.
Outside Irving. To the inside. Here's Gafford. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And now it's a 9-point Maverick lead. Pass to Wood. Off the run. Rebounded by Gafford. Off his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball.
Substitution on the court.
Don't force it, man.
Mavericks leading by 9.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left here in the third quarter. Hardaway, no good. And here are the Lakers. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Here's Vanderbilt. Here's Roach. Off target with his 3. Now the Mavericks with it. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Pass to Powell. Outside Hardaway. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
And you know, Clark, it wasn't an easy first few years in the league for Christian Wood.
You know, sometimes the hard road is the more productive road for some guys. You know, he played for 5 different teams in his first 4 seasons, Greg, but in his 5th year, he found his groove. And sometimes it takes a little longer for the big guys to find their way.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. This Lakers franchise, of course, has a lot of championships, but they know that nothing's given. Coach Darvin Ham said that ring and them banners don't come if you ain't on your thing. You've got to be focused and make every day count. Talking about championship. At some point, the lip service gets old. You've got to go do it. Kevin, back to you.
Got to go do it. He's all about action. David, thank you.
Assist from
Vincent's shot is good.
Really a smart look that time by Wood, giving the ball up to his wide-open teammate.
Hardy, no good. Lakers trail by 7. Going inside. Vincent's shot is good.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Here's Hardy. And that comes off the assist by Exum.
assisted by
Hardy's got his first bucket in this one. Vincent with it. Hardaway picks him up. Prince outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. Reddish bounce pass. Wood in the post. It's rebounded by Dallas. 1 second left. No good on the shot. The third quarter comes to a close. The Mavericks on top. Up 7. And after a quick break, we're going to...
22.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And stolen by James. James crowbars it in.
In attack mode. We've seen this from James now for what, 2 decades?
Top of the key, Washington.
Los Angeles.
And there's the call on James. And that'll be his third foul so far.
First team foul.
Outside Irving. Shot clock at 5. Bullseye. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
I think Kyrie is really frustrating for the defense because he makes it look so easy and his shot is so natural.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. And it's Jones with the ball for Dallas. Pass to Washington. And Davis pulls it down.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. And it's off from three-point range. Lakers trail by 7. Here's Russell. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington.
Even though he's not the tallest power forward, Washington does have good bounce and a long reach. Plays bigger than he is.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still
Dallas,
threw that down pretty hard.
Dallas, baby.
Los Angeles calls a timeout.
Dallas.
And after making the playoffs a few years in a row, the Dallas Mavericks, Clark, missed the cut in 2023.
Yeah, disappointing end to their season on multiple levels. And given the history of the Mavs, I would expect them to bounce back and get headed in the right direction soon.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. During that break, Coach Darvin Ham talked to his team. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Doncic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on LeBron James.
Second team foul.
Nice, assertive, strong drive that time from Doncic. Really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Doncic with it. He's picked up by Russell. And Davis sends it back. The shot's good from Gafford.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Doncic right side. Left side, Jones. And Davis pulls it down. Lakers trail by 12.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the game. Here's Reeves. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. And the Mavericks with possession here. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And there's 1:45 left to play in the final quarter. Russell from long range. Pass to Reeves. Los Angeles with another miss. Doncic with it. Picked up by Davis. In the air. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Changed his mind during the layup. You can't be indecisive there. Tried to pull off another shot and missed it. Indecisiveness is never good when you're shooting the basketball.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 14. 1:12 left in the fourth. The Lakers with the ball. They trail by 14. And here is LeBron. Shot from 12. And Jones pulls it down.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. Because he can't get anything to fall this half.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Mavericks.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Luka Doncic.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And the first one drops.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
Out to the right wing. Here's Vincent. Misses the three.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. A confident win, one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponents.
And that'll do it, folks.
Take my life and make it yours. And if I slide, don't let me go.